Hello, my name is Tom Pagacz, and in this video I will show you practical example how to use rand function. Okay, so let's start with the QR code to my YouTube channel, then QR code to my GitHub repos. Today we will be using the Mighty Randomiser, and let's switch over to documentation on the function itself. So this function returns a pseudo-random number between 0 and 1, and it's subject of changes whenever anything will change in application itself. This function will let's say recalculate itself. So if you bond this with any component that change its value, this function also will change its value. So as this number is float, and you may want to use integer, you can utilize a simple equation to multiply by, I don't know, 100,000, or 100,000, I don't know how many, 2, 4, 6, yes, you can multiply by 100,000 still, and get the integer out of this number instead of having float number. And okay, so let's see the randomizer itself, the application I will show you today. It's about to help you choose the lucky person that will be chosen to conduct daily meeting, backlog meeting, planning, or retro. So if you are familiar with Agile, you know these meetings, and internally in our team we struggled with who should run the meeting. So since we have this application, so around 1 year, there is no problem anymore. So okay, I exported this solution, and of course in repo you will find zip file with the solution itself and XLS file for you to be able to recreate a SharePoint list that is database for this application. So let's go and import the solution. It should be in documents in here. Okay, I will pause for a minute. Okay, then we will import. Okay, solution is imported successfully, so we can go to SharePoint site and create a list. Sorry, that one is in Polish, but it's the same as in, like structure is the same as in English. From Excel. And in here, XLS. Okay. Table query, and this one will be title. This one we will not import because member should be a person table, person or group. This is number. This is date and hour. Number, date and hour. Let's remember that in Excel this number stands for date and hour. So we need to change it for all the columns. Okay, this one we need to remember to create on our own. This one will be member. So I will copy this. And we will delete this GUID, show in navigation. Okay, create. Okay, it is created. So what we need column person named member, show the profile picture, force unique value, and add. Okay, and now I need to add all these people from dev tenant. So let me pause. Okay, we have the members selected for all the roles. So little explanation over the list. Title, it's our title, job title for the person. It can be really anything. We don't need this column. It's the default column for SharePoint. Then member, it must be person column. Then wins, it's a total number of selection for the particular person. How many times in general, in total, this person was selected. For daily, so daily is the column for the storing date and time. The last selection for the daily. Actually, it's only for day because hour it's not in scope. Then daily selected, it's either 0 or 1, so it's reset itself when everyone got selection. The same for backlog planning and retro. So let's go to the solution itself and let's see what's inside. Inside we will see only Canvas app and environment variable that is related to SharePoint site and SharePoint list. So instead of referring to SharePoint list itself, I did it on environment variable. I'm actually doing this for the first time, so I need to see if I will be able to delete from this environment when delete site. Okay, new connection. I will pause for a minute. Okay, so I just established the connection to SharePoint. So now we can add a new site, which will be test team site, update site, save. And then list randomizer. This one is the, let's switch over to the Mighty Randomiser. I hope this will work. Okay, pretty much. I hope it's working. So let's open the application in edit mode. And let's see what's inside. Of course, we need to grant permission for all these connectors. And now we have application, so we can deep dive into this. Start screen will be our screen 1, and let's go to on start. I'm still declaring everything, almost everything on start. Explanation are in comments, so I will not explain everything in here. Basically, what we need to collect this in collection. Like we don't need, but I'm following the practice to collect everything what's possible in collections in variables. It's easier than to use it, and I don't need to ask original source to to fetch everything every time that I need data. So basically our random function is used within this collection. So once we are collecting this call temp second, out of this collection team run, where we are adding column for this primary collection team. This column named rand, and inside this we are using the rand function. So for every record for this list on start, the Mighty Randomiser will create column with random number associated with the person. So regardless of the selection, if we want to randomize daily, backlog, planning, retro, application is following the same standard to apply this rand. So let's randomize for daily. Okay, so our selected colleague is Nestor Wilk. And what's additional feature for this screen? Here we will see the difference between the first and the second chosen person. So Nestor Wilk have advantage only 3.53% over the Lynn Robbins. So in that case, Nestor may want to ask to redo the randomization. So this mighty button, and maybe oh yes, here you can spot the number. This number is telling you how many times did you choose, did you click on this mighty button. So let's assume that Nestor don't want to run this meeting, so we can click on this button, and let's see what's underneath. Click collect for all shuffle. So we are using shuffle function. So basically we could use any function to recalculate rand, but on start is running only once when you start the application. So we need to apply a proper logic. That is why I am adding for the collection to every person. I'm adding the next random number. So once this is all between 0 and 1, it is highly unlikely to get the situation that last person will not be able to go to the first position, because it is possible with this math that the last person will still be able to go to the first place. After few iterations, this opportunity it's close to 0. If the same person will still get the low numbers. But this one, it's not meant for production, not meant for the solving any business critical issue, only to help the team, basically. So the next chosen one is Lee Gu, and his advantage is only 1.83, and he may ask to use this mighty button, but let's assume that he's not present even in this meeting, so we can skip this person and select the next one. Okay, and let's assume that Grady Archie want to run the meeting, so we can approve this, and he got a prize for this. And on Teams side, our Grady Archie will be selected for daily. So let's we can see that he wasn't selected for daily yet. And if everything is working properly, Grady Archie, yes, today it's 14th of December. Current hour, and he is selected. So once we run this application one more time, navigate to start screen, and we will go to randomize daily, we see that Grady Archie is not this side is not present in the list anymore. So once we will apply this logic to everyone, that everyone will be selected, the list will be then cleared out. So okay, I will pause and do this. Okay, and the very last person. Okay, I am selected, so let's grant me with this prize, and we will see over the Teams list that everyone were selected, and once the last person is selected, application will clear all data in here. So let's get back to application to see if on daily we will see the complete. I need to run on start. We will see complete list of the users. Okay, let's see what's underneath these buttons. So here we have a removal procedure. If we don't want to have this person, like it's not present, we can remove the person from temporary list, and when we are granting a prize for the lucky person, we have a switch over a variable selected. So for all types of meetings, we will see the same functions. So for daily, once there is one remaining person on the collection team run, we are, for all IDs on the list, we're patching blank on date and daily selected 0, what you previously saw. If it's more than one person on the temporary collection, we are patching for the selected ID, like the person who won running the meeting. For this ID, we are adding 1 to total number of wins, and for the exact column related to the particular meeting, we are adding the now date, and daily selected, we're changing from 0 to 1. The same for every else meeting. So basically that's all. I hope you enjoyed this video. It may help you in the future. If yes, feel free to comment and let me know that you're using this solution. Thank you for watching the video. I wish you a great day and see you in the next video.